Welcome to SpeedPaint of my second career Gypsy in Fanor. This time it's Skywire, which is basically a reference to that she's standing in the sky on a wire. Like, originally I wanted to call it a skyline, but like, I went with Skywire because like the song is titled on wires. My previous fan art was inspired by Emotion. It was my take on one of her photos from album shoot. One photo that is always in a poor quality, I'm not gonna lie. This time I went for something a bit more original, cause this time it's not a photo redraw, cause my own idea. While drawing it I was looking on the music video on wires, cause I wanted to include the clothing, the boots, the dress. Originally I wanted to include the heels from the cover art, but I went with black boots from the music video. It makes it look more coherent. My favorite part about the drawing is how the wire goes from one street light to the second street light to Carly's right hand and then to her microphone. I fucking love this idea, she's literally on wires. I used a flare brush for the stars. Procreate doesn't have a star sparkle brush as a default brush, unlike SpeedPaint, so SpeedPaint is getting points there. Like, default brushes in SpeedPaint are really strong sets, best default brushes I ever used. For the background I originally wanted to put a sunset, because I think it would be more referencing the music video, but I went with the night because I love the night. Like, the most beautiful part of the day is the night. Lighting here was really difficult to draw because I had to use two streetlights and the moon. I'm not sure if this lighting I put here was good. I went with it looks pretty enough because I'm not a specialist, I just draw for fun. And I think I did a pretty good job with her. I'm personally really proud of how the streetlights turned out. I think they look pretty much realistic because I really wanted to make it a basic sphere. But like that would be boring, so I googled up some streetlights and I tried to combine some of them into one. And this one looks much more complex than a sphere would ever look like. I really like how I did the text because the text is on the same layer just like the stars. And this layer is below the mist, clouds. I used the clouds brush, but in the end it kinda looks like some form of a mist combined with clouds. And the text is my handwriting, so that's why it looks like that. I used a light brush and I think the light brush was perfect here. I really like that the text is like the part of the background, not the foreground. It grabs attention, but it doesn't make it look like it's the most important thing here. In the end I also added a yellow filter, so it would look more like street lights, and a bit of blue from the top, cause like the moon. I know that moon isn't blue, but I just like color blue and I think it looks nice. I personally still prefer my emotion drawing, but what do you think? Now I'm off to sleep because I'm that tired.